guys, welcome to my channel. I'm kind of slowly getting into narrating my videos, but I think I'll do it a little bit more. Today I'm going to kind of cover these four cars really quick within 30 seconds, I think, and then I'm going to get them out and start running them and put together a video with them. This one here is my Losi LMT Mini 25 turn 380 brushed motor. This is the controller that goes with it. That, you know, they all kind of come the same. Obviously, it's got a different body on it because I changed the body out. This is my team associated MT12, and this one I modified a little bit. I put a 3S. Well, I don't even know if it's a 3S system. I haven't even looked at the specs, but I run 3S on this one, and it's got a 45 amp ESC and stuff. So, you know, I ended up putting the ESC back here on the rail and just put a piece of aluminum plate underneath it. And then, yeah, and then the motor. When you get a motor for this, if you're going to try to get it to go brushless, you want one with a long enough shaft, because it needs to have a long enough shaft to reach out over this one gear out to the spur gear or whatever. I don't even know if they call that the spur gear that hits this pinion, but whatever. There's a little gearbox in there. Anyways, that shows you how much I know about cars. Anyways, okay, next one. This is the Traxxas BigFoot, and it was brushless, and I upgraded it as well and put a 85 amp Spectrum combo system in it, and there's the radio that comes with it. And I'll back up just a hair. This is the radio that comes with the team associated vehicle, and I've got an MT10 as well, and I kind of like those radios. They're pretty good. They've got a lot of adjustability. And then you've got the 8 scale Losi LMT. This is the older one. It's you know, it's a good solid truck. I love it. I mean, I've not had any trouble with it. And I like these radios too. My laser nuts both have these radios, but this is mostly about monster trucks. And I consider all those monster trucks. I wouldn't consider like an Arma Granite a monster truck. That's not a monster truck. I don't know. It's just not a monster truck. It's not good for, well, I mean, it can do some stunts, but not as good as these, I don't believe. I don't know how you guys class your cars, but I would say these are all monster trucks. This one, I could put a truck body on it. That one, I have a couple truck bodies. You guys have seen them probably. I'll put references in the video. Let's get out and run them now, and hopefully I didn't confuse you guys too much with my narration, but I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. Okay. This is the plan. I'm going to be running across grass. It's not even level grass, so it makes it really hard to do jumps. I may have to move this ramp around a little bit. I'm just going to use this ramp. I leave this ramp sitting out in the backyard because I'm, you know, up against the wall, but because it's made out of styrofoam. I made it out of styrofoam. Actually, it was like the liner for an inside of a shower, like a Curtis Sluter material or whatever. Let me roll it over so I can show you that stuff there. You know, so it's super light. But the only thing I need to do to it is I need to get a better deck for it. Something that's flexible. But anyways, let's get going here. All right, I'm going to position this camera over here, looking at the ramp. And I've got that other little camera over there to get some slow motion. I don't know how well I'll come out. Let's just see. So here I lost audio with my GoPro, probably crashed it too many times. But if you listen to the truck running, the MT12, you'll hear a really bad grinding noise, so I got to figure out what that is. Here's a little tiny kicker ramp, see what it does on that. All right, here we go. Okay, I lost audio again. But I think I have more fun bashing these things than I do taking them off ramps. I mean, they're still fun, but I just like running them around in the dirt. Okay, guys, so the MT12 is making a really bad grinding noise, so I'm not going to run it anymore. But it's a good little truck. I'll figure it out. I just don't have the time right now to mess with it. The LMT, it just got a broken link, no big deal. I've got one coming tomorrow, so I'll have it back up and running. And not a big deal. Kind of belly up right now, but it's a good little truck. So today I'm going to go ahead with the BigFoot, get around with it a little bit. It's a 2-wheel drive, and it doesn't have solid axles like the other 3 do. So, you know, it's just a little different, and it's a 2-wheel drive. So, but we'll take it and run it off some ramps and see if we can do some front flips with it. That's one thing I do like about this, is it does some awesome front flips. All right.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough, I hate this, I don't show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be.
Alright guys, let's see if we can do a backflip.
I got facts over tracks, this and that. So speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness.
Let's try it again.
The emptiness, hilarious. You think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you are behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last.
Look that over. All right, guys, I'm in my backyard and I'm looking at all my little ramps I made. Urban Legend RC mentioned that I made ramps on my own here and you know, did a good job with them. I don't know how good I did. Today I'm going to go ahead and run the Losi LMT, the older version, not the newer version, off some of these ramps and see how I can do. Wish me luck. All right, this ramp has kind of a steep incline, so I don't know how it'll do, but we'll see. Let's do it, man. Let's book it. Okay, here we go on ramp 2. Okay, here's the second ramp with the extension on it. This is probably my best ramp here. It's made out of 1/2 inch, well, 3/4 sides and not even 1/2 inch, 3/8 probably, or 1/4 inch on the decking. But it came out really good and it's not falling apart on me. Anyways, and then an extra piece if I want to go up higher. You know, it's a 2-part thing. All right, guys, I guess that ramp was a little bit too violent for this car. It just ripped the end of the link is all. It just ripped, tore it in half, kind of. You know, see that? It pulled it off. So, and even dislodged the drive shaft. And a few lights in the back. And the skull. No big deal. It's really not a good setup for doing tricks like this because with this long wheelie bar, it just, you can't go over backwards. And I've been having really good luck with this car. I've never broke a link like that before. I was breaking the link holders on the plastic axles, but I've not had that problem with the aluminum axles whatsoever. In reality, I really like driving out in the dirt a lot more than I do going off ramps. Ramps are kind of nice for around the house if you just have nothing else to do, but I just like driving over natural terrain and stuff, off-road stuff, you know, bashing around. All right, you guys have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.